Hi. Sorry. I scared you, huh?
And let's see.
How are ya? This is cool. Not a problem.
She's like, I recognize you. I recognize you. I recognize you.
Oh, I have to
Remember?
respond
Yeah.
to
So
it.
I'm gonna.
Is it
If I
good?
say
Okay.
things, I'm saying things I remember you saying. Ready?
Okay. All
I
right.
recognize you. I think.
You do.
Was it the? I think it
Yes.
was. No. Was it the NBA playoffs? I went with my ex-boyfriend. Were you?
So I have to know, have I ever been arrested? Because I've come close a few times.
No.
No. Whoa. When do we die? Think about it. Well, if I die, can I talk to my dead self? Because technically my dead self would be dead. I don't know if that would work. But maybe. No, maybe. I mean, like, that's, what's dead, really? Harder. Maybe I'm dead now, and maybe your life.
I'm tripping. So I'm not sure. Oh my. I'll tell you this though. You could pass as my older sister if I had an older sister.
Like this, like, follow me here. It's like, if I'm 22, can I talk to myself when I'm 30? Talking to myself when I was 22, talking to myself at 30. Well, funny you say that. That's not going to work out. I have to be life, and you have to be dead. Bingo.
It's kind of.
Bingo. Yahtzee. Yeah.
Wait, I gotta get my head. Wait, I gotta get my head around this. This isn't real, right? You're not real, are you?
I'm real. I'm here. Because you are tripping balls. Can I talk to myself as myself in the future, talking to myself from the past? I'm doing great.
Or wait, I guess that means I'm doing okay, right?
We will be doing great.
This is so real. I can't believe it. I mean, but if I have, well, I don't want to touch you. I don't want it to go away. Maybe you'll disappear. God, I have so many questions.
Okay.
Tell me about my life. Tell me about your life.
And I can ask you anything. What would you like to know?
I heard anything and everything.
Anything. Cool. All right. Okay. You ask a question and I'll answer it. Did I ever make it across the country, do the cross-country trip thing? Did I ever do that? Because I've been saving, but do I ever do it?
Well, I mean, it really is it?
Today you are happy. I am happy.
And why? I mean, I don't even see how that, I don't see how in 5 years I could get to where you seem to be, which, like, you look like a soccer mom. You look like you're happy. You look like you got 2.2 kids and that you're maybe in love or something. I don't know. Can't relate, really.
I am. We met somebody. I met somebody very, very soon after graduation and fell in love. And he is a great man. Question. Do we ever cheat on our husband? And we have some kids. Some really beautiful children. A little boy and a little girl. And I think maybe a little boy on the way. I didn't think I would, but do we? We'll find out soon if that's the truth, but... So yeah, we have a great little family. Beautiful, beautiful family. Healthy family. Great home. Great life. We've had countless times together, and it's been a really, really fun ride. A little rocky in some places. I'd imagine that you want to know about that a little bit. Yeah.
Well, I guess this is worrying me because I was reluctant to trip on my graduation day, but I was so stressed out about all this talk about the future. I mean, is this just like a sign that everything's going to be all right? Like, is this my fate no matter what I do?
No, this is not your fate no matter what you do. This is your fate for what you've chosen on a Tuesday in July. It's anything that you want it to be. Every day, you choose what you want to do, where you want to go, what you want to make, and it's your choice every day. And if you want to wake up and be happy, you've chosen to wake up and be happy. If not, it goes a different way. But you make the conscious choice every day. And it's up to you, 100%. You build your life.
Are you sure you're not a ghost and I die like 5 years from now? And this is all...
We do not die. Good news, we live. We live. At least 5 years from now. But, yeah, we live, not a ghost.
Okay, now answer some questions that you know you asked, that you know you had asked in the other role. Because I don't know what they all are, so you can just run through it, something that you remember, as if you're being asked. And you can repeat them if you want.
Yeah,
Up to you.
I'm just going to go through them all.
Yeah, well, forget them. Just think of one at a time.
Yeah.
If you can. If you can't, then
Yeah.
that's another issue. We can
I
can
can
go
do it.
figure them out and write them down. You know, it's okay.
I'm happy.
Because it was like a gossipy part.
Yeah, there was a lot of like...
And then there's parts where you ask her questions.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do that, that might be easier. Instead of having answers now, you want to
Right.
ask her questions.
Right, okay, I'll do that part first.
Okay.
What I would like to know is if you are happy right now, today, on your graduation day, are you happy? Because you don't look happy.
Let's practice the fact that if this was a real conversation, there would be interruptions almost, and I can take two soundtracks and overtrack them. So it's like, I look too happy, or like, oh no, I'm not, like, and almost like non sequitur moments, so I can make it really seem realistic. So it's not talk. It's like talk over, cut. Okay, stop. I'm sorry. What? Like, things we do normally with each other. So try that. Those would give me a lot of interesting transition periods to get to things that aren't related.
Okay.
So that's all. So you know
Just
what I mean?
like the cutaway.
Yeah, like it's like a normal conversation. Like you'll say something, you'll be like, oh, no, what I mean, and you'll get interrupted by her. I'll put an interruption and be like, well, wait, I have a question. So just all that. Just keep in mind that there's someone there having a conversation with you.
Okay. What I'm getting at is are you happy with what you've done today? Are you happy with the way you've lived your life to this moment? Are you are you happy that you graduated? How do you feel? I know. Believe me, I know. Yeah. Absolutely. But things get better. They get better. And they will get better. And I know you're confused, and I know. I know that you are beyond confused. But this is your chance to make a change. Make changes. Get rid of toxic people.
There you go. Say again.
Get rid of toxic people. Get rid of the things that you don't like, the things that you don't love, the things that you don't want around. You have that ability all the time. And you have the power and the confidence, and you have the smarts now to do that. And it will be okay. Really. I mean, look at us. We look pretty good, right? We're going to be fine.
Say, but if you're ever in the Caribbean and you need to take a single prop jet, go with the helicopter. It's just, I just want to tell you that. So
Okay.
I mean, like, funny. I mean, I'm thinking that you would
Like
want to help her with some
stuff?
like things like averting
Okay.
disaster. I'm just throwing that out. You don't have to do anything.
No.
I think it would be funny. If you want to go into some of the things about telling her why you're there, like, I'm here because, like, I know how much trouble you're having with this decision, and I'm trying here to show you that it can work out. And yeah, this is one version, but there's an infinite number of versions. And I'm trying to tell you, don't be scared, because they're all scared up there. And you dropped that acid because you were trying to get at the answers, and the answers aren't in the acid. The answers are in yourself. So I thought I'd come and visit, and I probably won't be able to come back ever. But I thought this was the time you needed me most. That's just like a thought.
Okay.
All right, you do whatever you want. Just give your thoughts.
Okay.
Go.
But I will tell you one thing, is that when you're in the Caribbean and you have the option to take a jet or a private plane, please, 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 please take the private plane. My advice, you don't have to take it, but I know.
I'm not allowed to say anything more.
Not allowed to say anything, but I'm just swaying you that way, if you know what I mean. But really, why am I here? Why do you want me here? You called for me. What do I need? What do you need from me? You're scared, aren't you? You are so scared. But I'm here to tell you that it's gonna be okay. Everybody's scared. Everybody is scared of something. And today this is your fear. And I'm here to tell you that we're gonna be alright. And we're gonna be great. And everybody upstairs is just as afraid, if not more afraid, of everything that you're going through too. You're not alone. This is a big part in your life. This is a huge deal in your life, and it's exciting, and it's thrilling, and it is so scary. But I'm here to tell you that this is not the end. This is the most exciting part of your life where you get to say, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and it's going to be great. And I'm here to tell you that that's exactly what you need to do. Because we turn out great. Yeah, there's been a lot of problems. There's been a lot of issues. I'm sure you have a lot of questions that you want to know. Do we ever fall in love? Do we ever have an affair? Do we ever wonder, did I make the right choice? It doesn't matter if you made the right choice. It matters if you did it 100%. And if you didn't, then it was probably the wrong choice. But if you want to know the secrets, if you want to know what I can do to help you, listen to this. Living is daily. It's very important. And if you don't know that, then you will run through this life knowing very little. Cool, so I'm gonna talk to you soon, man, and we're gonna get this shit figured out. You'll miss a lot of stuff. So go, because I know you're gonna have some questions for me. What do you want to know? Yeah, what do you want to know? Okay, alright. Lay it on me. We have 2 kids. Yeah. Really beautiful kids. We do. We fall in love. Yeah. Lauren, I'm not here to tell you your future. I'm not here to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. I'm here to tell you this, is that you are solely responsible for the way that you want to live your life. If you want to jump off a cliff in Hawaii, jump off a cliff in Hawaii. But no, there's consequences if you hit a rock or if you don't. But you're prepared for both. But don't not do that because you're afraid of hitting the rock. Do it because you want to fall and you want to be free and you want to feel what that feels like. Because that is something, that is a gift. That is beautiful. That is joy. That is freedom. And you have that in you to do that. To make your choices based off how you feel, not what you think is right or wrong. How you feel is right. That's yours. It belongs to you. You own that. And you need to celebrate that all the time. And you need to be who you are. Who are you if you're not being who you are? You're everybody else around you. You're a product of your environment. Give back. Make somebody want to change their mind. Challenge yourself. Challenge others. question what you've already questioned. Not because it's right or wrong, but because you can. Because you might find a different answer this time, and you might go with that. There's so many outcomes to any event that you go to, or any situation that you're in. There's no right or wrong. There is, I didn't try, I didn't care. You either want something or you don't. But this is your game. This is your game, and you choose all the players in it. And if you want to win, then you'll win. And there comes a time where you'll question, your religion, your spirituality, what's out there, what is the biggest energy in the world? Do you answer to it? Is it in you? Is it in somebody else? Is it God? Is it religion? I don't know what that is for you today, and it hopefully will keep changing over time, and your education and your wisdom that develops. Hopefully you're blessed with that ability to want to be a little bit of everything, and try to figure out what works for you, what makes you happy, what makes your energy flow in your body that's positive. If you decide one day that you want to run away from everything and learn about yourself, do it. Fuck everything else. Do what you want to do. Because life's really, really short. And fear is awesome. Fear is healthy. Fear is another word for protection, but it's also really hazardous to a lot of fun, beautiful, great things. And I know that you're really scared now. I get that. I know. I've been there. But you need to know that you need to let it go a little bit. Lower down your shield. Maybe let an arrow hit you. Maybe that arrow is made of gold and you can buy something cool with it. But be open. Be open to everything in your life. Be open to rejection. Be open to failure. Because you never know what happens when you have to close a door just to open up a window. Maybe there's a great breeze coming in through there that you couldn't get through the front door. You have to be willing to see things at every angle all the time, or else you're going to miss the really, really beautiful things.
Excellent.
And
Now do one thing for me, okay, ready? I want you to cut, I'm not going to say the words, but it's like when you're doing the rapid thing about asking, I want you to be like shh. And then don't go back into your speech, but I just want to get that. Like, in other words, I want to be able for you to take control. So, when you were asking those questions, I'd be like, yeah, right, okay. Look,
right.
shh, look,
Yeah,
stop. Okay, so I could put that over you, and then I'll cut to her just stopping. And then you're just like, listen, I am here for lots of reasons, but I'll tell you one thing. It's the one thing I thought of. I'd be like, I have one really big question for you, which is that, all year you were planning after graduation to take that the cross-country trip, and now you're not. And I just have to ask, why? Because I got news for you. In my timeline, you took the trip. And I'm not saying that trip gets to where I am now. All I know is I remember that trip across country, and it was kind of, in a way, made me who I was. And I'm not saying that you have to take it. I'm saying, why aren't you? Is it fear? Is it because your parents want you to go to grad school? I think that might be interesting to give her some advice. So it's like you're helping her out by saying, listen, this is the summer, this is the beginning of your life. Be careful with these next couple choices because they are yours and they're very important because they lead to everything. You head out going east, it's going to be hard to go west after a while. So that's all. Thought, now go for it. So just interrupt her first.
Okay.
She's blah, 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 blah.
Okay, yep, I know. Okay, just listen to me for 1 second, please. This is really important. I have to ask you. Why you've been planning to make this cross-country trip for at least the past couple of years and to do it right after graduation, and why aren't you? Why are you changing that? You should go. It's really, really important that you take that time and you become powerful as a person. And you choose to go somewhere, do something, see something. And if you don't go, then you can never come back and see what you have that's new. And appreciate what you have. And learn to make better what you have. That trip will be great. It'll help you. It'll help us. Not for today, not for tomorrow, but for the rest of your life. You will pull from that trip because you learned a lot about who you are and a lot about who you are alone and in different places and in strange lands with different people. We are all the same, but we all have to share the parts. We all have to give a little, take a little from everybody. And that keeps us whole. That keeps us one. We are only what we don't know. And you need to learn to take the questions that you have, find the answers. That's our job as people. And to question something else and to answer another person's question, give them wisdom. Take their wisdom, give them wisdom. That's our energy, that's how we run, that's our fuel as people. That's what makes us friends, lovers, enemies even. That's that. And you owe that to yourself, don't you? Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of that. Take that trip. Take it. I know it costs a lot of money. I know. I get it. You'll figure it out. It'll happen for you. It really will happen for you. You know? We are everything that we want to be in that moment. And it's okay if you change. And it's okay if you become unhappy. That's all right. That's great even. That's something. You're living. You are living if you can say, or if you can even identify with how you feel and how you want to change it. If you want to change it. You run that show. It's yours. So if you want that job, if you want to pay back those bills, you want to find love, you want to find happiness, you want to have kids, you want to win the lottery, you want to open that gallery, you want to do all those things, you have to be the one that chooses to do so. That's your choice. It's your freedom, that's your ability. Be proactive. You know? Use what you have and find what you don't. And look for it and have fun doing it. It'll be a really great trip for you. Please, please reconsider. I hope that you will. But look, I don't have all the answers for you. I'm not a psychic. I can't tell you, what's going to happen on July 13th, 2028. I can't tell you that. But I can really tell you that you are a really great person. And you are confident. And fear is okay. And you can use it as a tool. And you will find what you're looking for. And you will meet some really great people. And you will make a lot of mistakes. And you will learn from those mistakes. And you'll give back. And you will take. And it will be great. Have confidence in who you are, what you've done, and do something wonderful with your life. Because you can do that. You may not end up like me. You may not end up with this life. I could be anything that you want me to be. You want to be a rock